Well, Fresh Baked, the Halloween season is upon us. It's here, finally. It officially begins on Friday, September 3rd, even though we've been seeing decorations and stuff like that throughout the parks for the last week or so. But we have a foodie guide, and that's what we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about the 2021 Disneyland Halloween Time foodie guide. We're going to go through it, identify everything that looks great, what's new, and figure out what we want to try out this year, because I'm going to try a bunch of stuff because I'm going to be there a bunch of times this season. I can't wait to get into this. So let's pull up the foodie guide and see what we can see. All right, I've got my foodie guide ready to go here, and we're just going to go through each park and each location. They've broken it up between Disneyland, California Adventure, Downtown Disney, and the Grand Californian. I think that covers everything. Yeah, I think that covers everything. We're going to start in Disneyland. And that first picture right there is the Supernova Special. That's at Alien Pizza Planet. Spiced marinara, sausage, salami, cheese, onions, olives, and those giant, enormous tomatoes, which is probably the only way that I'll ever eat a tomato is that way on a on a pizza. It actually looks pretty good. Okay, I had a hard time figuring out what this thing was. That is the chocolate praline mousse cake that you can find at Cafe Orleans. Praline mousse, dark chocolate brownie, vanilla cream anglaise, and ganache. I'm going to pass on that, as well as that Mickey, what do they call that, like a crispy treat, or that's a mini crispy treat, Witch Crispy. And then that, oh, okay, this I've had before. That is the spicy fried chicken sandwich. Now, they've been serving this for a long time at Halloween, but they've also served it during the Main Street Electrical Parade. They had this out, but instead of being, a Halloween theme, hot or whatever you want to call it, it was electric. It was electric at one point. That was the first time I had it. It's pretty good. I don't know if I'll get it again this year, but I do recommend it. Okay, moving on next to the French Market, where they have the Haunted Mansion Holiday Wreath Cookie. Now, for some reason, this is limited. It says here, limited offering available while supplies last. I don't know why they couldn't make very many of these, but they can make as many as they want of the others. Who knows? But that blood orange slush that you get at the Galactic Grill looks pretty great. And that's a swirl of raspberry sauce and a glow cube. Anything with a glow cube is fun. Glow cubes make everything fun. And there's one drink in here that I'm definitely going to be looking at when I get to the park on Friday. Here's a kitchen sink looking thing. That is probably going to be the Halloween candy sundae with, it's 2 sundaes in one. Oh, sour gummies in ice cream. I love that idea. Raspberry sauce, gummy treats, fruit candies, chocolate ice cream, and hot fudge. And then pieces of chocolate candy bars. That is just way too much. Man, how are we supposed to enjoy that? Okay, and then next is the loaded onion rings. That's creamy cheese sauce, crispy bacon and green onions. They have a fries version of that as well, and you can get that at the Hungry Bear. Probably going to pass on that. It looks fun. It looks tasty, but it's kind of meh when you get into it for real. Okay, here, look at that. There's a mummy marshmallow wand that you can get at the Honey Spot at Pooh's Corner. Mobile order is now available, by the way. We talked about that in a previous video on a news video. Starting, I think, yesterday, you can mobile order anything that's in those glass cases at Pooh Corner, Trolley Treats, what do you call it? The Candy Palace on Main Street, and also Marceline's in downtown Disney. So if it's in one of those glass cases, if it's in the cold case, you can mobile order it. Okay, so what's next? You've got this looks new, and I may try this tomorrow or today for you guys. Toasted salsa roja chicken sandwich. I don't think I've ever had that before. It's shredded chicken on rustic bread with jack and cotija cheeses served with tortilla soup. I do love tortilla soup. Oh, there we go. To the mint julep bar for these Mickey-shaped strawberry chocolate beignets. Now, they look like regular beignets, but that powdered sugar is not just plain powdered sugar. It's strawberry and chocolate flavored powdered sugar. Fascinating. And then this is something that you can find at Red Rose Tavern. That's the Halloween gray stuff. So it's basically the gray stuff, but then they made it spooky by putting the little sprinkles on top. And then it's got a tombstone. Dig in. That's fun. It looks better than it tastes. I'm not a big fan of gray stuff, so I'll probably skip that. I am a fan, though, of the barbecue bacon dog. Now, I don't know why this is Halloween, because that's just something they serve normally, but they're calling this Halloween. No, I should say, I take that back. I'm thinking of award wieners, but this is at Refreshment Corner at Cook Corner on Main Street. And that's a foot-long bacon slices, barbecue sauce, fried onions, jack and cheddar cheese, chives, and then sliced apples or a bag of chips. Fairly pedestrian. I'm not sure why that's a Halloween treat. We'll head next to the River Bell Terrace, where they've got the pumpkin spice monkey bread. Now, I don't go to the River Bell ever. I think I've been once, but I could have sworn that was just part of the normal menu. But still, it's pumpkin spice, not just regular monkey bread, perhaps. Churros. Disneyland has churros. I'm going to do my best to identify these. This first one looks like a churro with pumpkin dipping sauce, I guess, at the Casey Jr. churro cart. You've got your chocolate dusted churro, which is a duo of dark and milk chocolate. Seems normal. A white chocolate churro, elegantly dressed churro in a bouquet of vanilla and sugar. I don't see that one pictured. I'm assuming I don't see that. Okay, so the pumpkin spice churro is probably that one right there. Now, I can definitely say that that is the chocolate cookie churro, covered with chocolate cookie crumbles blended with colored sugar. That definitely looks like. Let's go to DCA, where they've got the Halloween candy funnel cake fries. These look very photographable, very fun to eat. Gummy worms, it's actually funnel cake fries. And then it's got cookie pieces, gummy candies, and chocolate-coated candies, and that fun green whipped cream. All of that sounds great. It does not taste great, though, in my opinion. It's very mushy. The funnel cake fries are very mushy and not very fun to eat. So I would not recommend that, but it's probably fun for some. But it looks great in the picture. It looks great. Okay, we've got an Oogie Boogie Crispy over at Bing Bong's. And we've got a Jack Skellington Apple at Bing Bong's also. And then this thing. What is that? What is that? That looks great. That has got to be the Cookies and Candy Sundae at Clarabelle's. Well, this all sounds good. Scoops of mint chocolate chip ice cream, hot fudge, chocolate cookie crumbles, gummy candies. Again, gummy candies in a chocolate dripped waffle cone. And again, the picture makes me want to eat that. I could do that on my own. I couldn't eat a whole funnel cake fries. I could eat maybe a third of it, but I can eat that whole sundae by myself. No problem. We'll go to Corn Dog Castle next, where they have that pepper jack cheese stick. That is pepper jack cheese, obviously dipped in corn dog batter. So it's not a corn dog. That's cheese in the middle. And then topped with raspberry sauce. And it looks like that's not just raspberry sauce. There's like a pineapple something or other on there, it looks like. I've had this before, if I recall, and that was, if I'm not mistaken, very, very good. I definitely recommend that, especially if you like dipped fried cheese. Over at Cozy Cones, you can get the spicy mac and cheese cone. And that's pasta with, is that right? Yeah, it's mac and cheese with spicy red pepper cheese sauce, topped with crushed chili cheese puffs. Served in bread cone. I'm not a fan of this. I've tried that before. Too much bread, too much cone, not enough mac and cheese. We'll go to Fiddler, is that right? The Fiddler, Pfeiffer, and Practical Cafe for another very fun-looking treat. The Oogie Boogie Macaron. Black macaron filled with green apple buttercream. Caramel, brownies, cookie crumb dust, and gummy candy. Once more, sticking out of there. Ever since Oogie Boogie became a thing, gummy worms is now like the go-to decoration for Halloween treats, it seems like. Flo's V8 Cafe has the spicy chicken and fries, steak fries, drizzled with ranch dressing, topped with chicken tenders. So they put the tenders on top of the fries, I guess they're saying. Tossed in a mango habanero sauce and green onions. Sounds good. I think I might try that. This looks fun. Look at that thing. Look at that. That's I think that's the drink I was talking about before. That is something called My Bugs, My Bugs. I think you're supposed to say that in Oogie Boogie's voice. Limeade with grenadine float and gummy worms. Right? And you get the glow cubes. Awesome. One more thing here, and this looks fantastic. Those are the ghost pepper nachos. They serve those at Lamplight Lounge, so that's going to be a little harder to get. You can't just go up there and order these things. You have to have a reservation at Lamplight. But that's ghost pepper nachos. House-made green tortilla chips. Woo, fun. Ghost pepper cheese, nice. Ghost pepper marinated steak, refried black beans, tomatillo avocado salsa, tomato and cilantro. Now they had this actually, if I recall, a few years ago at the Backlot. They had the ghost pepper nachos, but now they're at Lamplight. We'll go next to Paradise Garden Grill. This is a great place to get seasonal food, no matter what season it is, be that Christmas or Halloween or whatever it's going on. So that first one there is the Pollo Verde Wet Burrito, which is chicken cooked in grilled salsa verde, golden rice, black beans, and crema. And then you got the traditional tamale plate, red chili pork tamales with golden rice and black beans, tacos with estilo callejero, which is a trio of beef tacos, with pickled vegetables, golden rice, and black beans. Pickled vegetables is still a thing. And that is, I think that's a vegan dish. Those are tortitas de papa. Plant-based crispy potato cakes and with sauteed spinach. Ranchero salsa, golden rice, and pickled onion salsa. No, thank you. I will pass. What genius came up with the idea of putting the sugar, the thick, heavy sugar that sticks to the rim of the cups, as to make it more festive and decorative? Because you ever tried to eat that? Have you ever tried to actually consume the sugar? I have, because I love sugar, and I've tried to consume the sugar. It's not hard, or it's not easy to get at. I digress. That is probably the chocolate chip shake, topped with whipped cream and chocolate cookie stick. You get that at Schmoozies. We tried the mint chip one there in 2019. I keep wanting to say last year when I do these things, but obviously nothing happened last year. Next to it is something that looks very, very interesting, and I will definitely be trying this at the Smoke Jumpers Grill. That is the jalapeno bacon cheeseburger. Angus beef patty, pickled jalapenos, bacon. Why did they pickle the bacon? Pepper jack, beer battered onion rings. That's in the burger. Jalapeno popper, jalapeno chips, and chipotle mayo. That's a spicy cheeseburger right there. Looks great. I'm getting that. Okay, so this is interesting. Those are ghost pepper potato bites. So they've taken the nachos that you get at Lamplight, and I think the nachos that you could have got at the Backlot. And if I recall, those nachos at the Backlot weren't that great as I look back on it or think back. But now they have the ghost pepper potato bites, which are, what do you call it? Tater tots, basically. Ghost pepper cheese sauce, smoky bacon, and pickled jalapenos again. I don't know if I'm going to give that a roll or not, but it sounds good. And then you got your ever-present Jack Skellington cake pop. Okay, trolley treats. No, we'll skip that. More churros. Cozy Cones has a fruity sugar churro. Wow. Churro tossed in fruity cereal. I'm going to guess Fruity Pebbles flavor. Or no, Fruit Loops. It's Fruit Loops, I think, is the flavor. And then a purple and green glaze. That looks fun. But if you want to get a churro that tastes good, that actually tastes good, go to the Grizzly Peak churro cart. The Grizzly Peak churro cart is where it always has the best, seasonal or novelty churros, and this season is no different. The caramel apple churro rolled in green apple flavored sugar topped with a caramel drizzle. That is going to be really, really good. I'm looking forward to that. I'm going to skip the chocolate marshmallow churro in Hollywood, and then you got, this is new. I don't recognize this one. This is Willie's Churros. This is the chocolate and matcha churro found at Willie's Churros. That's Willie's Churros is the cart right across the street or right across the way from Starbucks, Fiddler Fifer and Practical Cafe. Chocolate matcha churro, cookie crumbs drizzled with matcha cream cheese, buttercream, and strawberry sauce, and more. It looks like that's a colorful looking churro, and I may have to look into one of those. Let's go to Downtown Disney and Black Tap, which always has impossible shakes. These shakes are impossible to eat, to enjoy. All they're good for is a $15 photograph, in my opinion. Having said that, I'm probably going to get this one because I love candy corn. I'm one of those people. I'm one of those people in this world that likes candy corn. And so when I see a chocolate shake with vanilla frosted rim with candy corn topped with a spiderweb chocolate cupcake, dude, why do you got to put it? Okay, that's where things start to get crazy. So they start doing things like putting whole pieces of cake on there. Orange and white twisty top, or pop, I should say. Orange rock candy. That sounds good. Whipped cream, orange sprinkles, and a chocolate drizzle. This is only available, though, from October 28th through the 31st. So that's just 4 days. So you got to be, it's right at the end of the season, right near Halloween. They don't make these things for a while. And I remember them doing this last season when the parks were closed. They had a novelty shake like that was only available for a couple days. So get on that when you can. We'll probably do a whole video on that, I think. And I'll have to bring 3 or 4 people to help me eat it. Right next to that is the the cheddar pickle dog. Now, this was a thing. When the parks were closed during the shutdown, this became quite a little trendy thing to do, is to go to Blue Ribbon in downtown Disney and get a kosher pickled corn dog rolled in cheddar cheese. And I believe that's a pickle in there also. So it's a hot dog, a pickle, and then cheese, and then fried. It sounds impossible. Again, I didn't get to try one. I know that Magic Journeys had one. You could check out their video on that. I'm pretty sure they got one. And then you've got, let's see, Kayla's Cakes. They had the Mummy Macarons. And then there's the Poison Skull Apple, which you get at Marceline's. I'm not going to get one of those because I've already got me a Poison Skull coffee mug. And I do prefer coffee over candied apples, although they're not bad. Okay, what else? Naples. This looks amazing. This is a spookachino. Cappuccino with edible, scary paper spiders and insects. Again, that looks unreal. Splitsville has sushi. The only place you can get sushi anywhere around the Disneyland Resort, and this is a Crouching Dragon sushi roll, which is tempura, shrimp, asparagus, and creamy avocado. Before serving, the roll is topped with a spicy crab mix and drizzled with eel sauce, spicy mayo, and sriracha. I don't know what this thing is. It looks wonderful. It looks fantastic. I'm going to guess it's the Bewitched that you can get at Sprinkles. Signature red velvet, rolled in our exclusive Halloween-inspired decorations and fancy sprinkles. Again, limited time only, October 26th through the 31st. By the way, all of their sprinkles cakes are, I think they rotate them. They do one for a week, then they go to the next one, and then they go to the next one according to these dates. So their season starts on October 4th. Sprinkle season, their Halloween season starts on October 4th for a week with a Reese's Peanut Butter Cup, and then it's 2 weeks, double stuffed Oreo, and then last 5 days, the Bewitched. For those interested. And then lastly, there's a drink. Where do I see that drink? That's the Uva Bar and Cafe Trick or Treat. A spooky cocktail with bourbon, pumpkin spice rum, pumpkin spice syrup, lemon juice, and soda water. You had me until you got to soda water, but I might still try that. Do you get the green skull? Because it doesn't say anything about the skull in there. It just says that it's spooky. But that sure looks like it's not an ice cube. That looks like something I can keep. I wonder if it dissolves in the drink. We'll look into that. Grand Californian does a little fun. Obviously, they do the gingerbread house. But to the right, as you face the gingerbread house, to the right, they sell treats. We did that a couple years ago. You can get a cookie filled with a shot of alcohol. And you take the shot and then you eat the cookie. And I think they're doing that again this year. It's not pictured. What they have pictured here is, what do you call it? No, it's Jack Skellington cookie, a Oogie Boogie cupcake, a Mickey-shaped monster cookie. That's Frankenstein's monster. And then another skull-faced cookie. You can get all these. They sell them individually in little wrapped bags. And you get all these right next to the gingerbread house. Is that everything? You know what they did? I don't see anything in here. I'm going back. I didn't see anything in here for Avengers Campus. Am I crazy? Let me go back. Trolley treats, studio catering trunk, smoke jumper, schmoozies. Plaza de la Familia, Paradise Garden Grill, Mortimer's Market, Lamplight, Jack Jack Cookie Num Nums. You know, there's a lot of stuff that we didn't even look at because I just showed you the pictures. But no, I don't see anything here for Avengers Campus. Everything else is represented. Okay, let me see it. We're going to scroll back. Let's scroll through one more time. We'll skip the pictures and just see if there's anything that sounds interesting. French Market. Let's see. There's a cake. Galactic Grill has loaded barbecue pork fries. Let's see. Ooh, a pumpkin cheesecake funnel cake at Hungry Bear. Jolly Holiday has a pumpkin muffin. Rancho. They used to do a lot of stuff at Rancho, but this year it looks like they have just the Milk Mammy. Milk Mammy? What's a mammy fruit? I never heard of that. Vibrant tropical mammy fruit with flavors of persimmon, sweet potato, stone fruit, and vanilla served over ice. That's a drink. And then creamy horchata. I might have to check that Milk Mammy out. That sounds interesting. Okay. Stage Door has a spicy corn dog and chocolate hazelnut funnel cake. That's always a good time. Skip those. Award wieners. Oh, no, that's it. No, there's no hot dogs at award wieners that are scary, apparently. A lot of stuff at Bing Bongs, a lot of candy. Clarabelle's Corn Dog Castle. I think that's that. Cozy Cone Motel. They've got another fruity sugar. That's the green and that's the green and purple thing. They're selling that at Cozy Cones also. Okay. Okay, so this is Flo's V8 Cafe. Loaded gravy fries. Steak fries topped with chicken tenders. Oh, so it's the same thing as the loaded nachos. Kinda. Oh, no it's not. What is this? Okay, there's 3 loadeds. There's loaded buffalo chicken fries, steak fries topped with cheddar cheese, chicken tenders, tossed in buffalo sauce. And then there's gravy fries, chicken tenders, jack cheese, and smothered in gravy. Oh, that's only for the Oogie Boogie Bash. So that's not for everybody. That's exclusive to people who have the Oogie Boogie Bash. And that's all 3 of these. Same thing for the loaded chili fries. Steak fries topped with cheddar cheese, waltz chili, diced onions, and sour cream. Does anybody know what waltz chili is? Like, is that it's just canned chili, right? He just liked canned chili. I want to know what the brand is. We didn't talk about the Hollywood Lounge. They got a lot of cool drinks at the Hollywood Lounge. We tried one out in 2019. There's a PB&J and W, which is peanut butter and raspberry jam, hard cider with peanut butter whiskey. So the PB&J and W. Fascinating. Orange Cream Fantasy, which is Fanta Orange infused with vanilla, topped with whipped cream and black sprinkles. Is that alcohol? No, that's just a soda drink. Lamplight has a specialty cocktail: añejo, tequila, mezcal, agave, hibiscus, and lemon juice. I don't know why that's scary. Mortimer's Market. Okay, Mortimer's Market. You can get the Mickey Bat sourdough bread. This is a thing. People come in just to buy these bread. You ever been to Pacific Wharf? You can buy a Mickey shaped bread, right? A big thing. Now this one is different though. This is Mickey's shaped head that is a bat. So that's even better. Let's see. Oh, that's right. He's got fangs. That's right. The bread has fangs too. That's what it is. Let's see. I think that's it that I want to cover. Schmoozy, Smoke Jumpers. Smoke Jumpers has green apple lemonade. And the studio catering truck back over at Hollywood. The Backlot Carnitas Nachos. House-made tortilla chips, red pepper cheese sauce, chipotle crema, and green onions. That might have been the thing I tried before. And they have a plant-based nachos also. Soy chorizo, house-made chips, and then dairy-free cheese and crema topped with green onions. And that's that. Black Tap, Ballast Point. Jamba has a pumpkin Jamba Juice. A bunch of stuff at Marceline's, Splitsville, Sprinkles. That's it. I can't wait. This is a lot deeper than I thought it was going to be a kind of a limited menu this season, but that looks pretty hearty. There's going to be a lot to try, and we're going to have 2 months to get into as much of that as possible. We're going to be eating nothing but seasonal treats, nothing but gooey, creamy, sweet treats filled with gummy worms and who knows what else, and some alcohol probably also. So we're going to start our celebration on Friday. We'll be there on Friday and on Sunday and on Tuesday, I think. We're going to be there 3 days this week for now. Hope you can join us. Hope you watch. Stay tuned for more from Fresh Baked on this topic. And until next time, guys, thanks for watching. Happy Halloween, everybody. I hope you enjoy this season. It's going to be a fun time this year. If you like this video, like it. Hit the button. That'll be cool. And then follow us on Instagram at _FreshBaked, on Twitter at FreshBakedDisney, that's Fresh with no E, on TikTok at FreshBakedDisney.com. I'm sorry, on TikTok just at FreshBakedDisney, although we do have a website, FreshBakedDisney.com. And be safe out there, guys. Be kind to one another. Fresh Baked.